Mr. Speaker, a great buzz and excitement from the awards this year, as ever. What do you think is special and important about the Patchwork Awards?
I think there are two things that are very special. First of all, the Patchwork Foundation activity itself is incredibly important, encouraging the participation in politics of underrepresented, deprived and minority communities is a cause that strikes a chord with MPs right across the House. The second thing is that in your work, you are basically pro-politician, you are pro-politics, you are pro the work that parliamentarians do when they do good work to pass on to the next generation some of the skills and experiences and campaigning techniques that they themselves as campaigning politicians have built up over a long period. So really what's special about the awards ceremony is that it represents a fusion of the established politicians on the one hand and the new arrivals on the other. The fact that MPs in the process are getting recognition for what they do with underrepresented groups is obviously something in which I vicariously, on part of my colleagues, take great pride. So it's been, I think, the fifth such awards ceremony here, and I hope there are going to be many more, Martin, such awards ceremonies here.
Now, you are involved in Patchwork as a parliamentarian because it naturally touches on Parliament as a whole. But why did you personally decide, why did you agree to become a patron?
Because I think that participation in politics is too narrow as well as being too small. Not only are not enough people involved in politics, and politics is the way we resolve conflicts and arbitrate between different interests in a civilized society, but the base is too narrow. There are too few young people. There are too few people from faith communities. There are too few people from minority ethnic communities. There are too few people from the LGBT community. There are too few people with disabilities. All of that's true. And across the piece, in the major parties, politics is aging. And there's nothing wrong with older people, but we've got to have the next generation involved. And so what really propelled or impelled me to get involved was that this was an initiative that was designed to change that and to get a whole new tranche of people interested in, familiar with politics and keen to participate in the process, not just to analyse it or to have an opinion about it, but to try to shape it, to try to make a difference, to try to influence the makeup or the decisions in a local community. And that makes it quite a special initiative.
And if you were to look ahead 5 years, 10 years, maybe 20 years' time, what contribution do you think Patchwork will have made to the whole political process?
In a sentence, I think it will have made a big contribution in diversifying participation and, I hope, in securing, as local councillors and members of Parliament, a new tranche of people from underrepresented communities. Already, in the course of tonight's awards ceremony and in conversation with you, Martin, I've learned of people who've come on Patchwork Foundation programmes completely inspired, completely fired up, completely encouraged by what they've learned, and now placed in worthwhile jobs, working with pressure groups, serving in a political party, functioning in the civil service with great prospect of promotion. Now, I think each and every one of those people, to a man and a woman, would have said it wouldn't have happened if Patchwork hadn't given me a hand up. And it's that hand up, not a hand out, but a hand up, that has made the difference. It needed someone, and preferably a group of motivated people in Patchwork, to reach out the hand of friendship, the hand of community, and to say, come on, get involved.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Thank you.